Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. This old man, he flew in from China, bro. Coronavirus. Yo, it's King Colin Walker. You know how we do, baby. I'm back with some light. Shit tight, everything's gonna be alright. I'm back and I'm better. Back and I'm better. Yo, just a quick announcement right now, yo. Everyone just stay safe, yo. Because these Chinese people have brought this next virus, and these guys are eating bats, they're eating live rats, they're eating monkeys, they're eating everything they can find. These Chinese people are literal plague cleaners. Like, they are literally plague cleaners, yo. So if you go outside, just stay safe, not trying to say, and just make sure that you watch what you eat before you eat. But I'm back with another video, you know what I'm trying to say, baby. Today yesterday I was inside the gym, and then like while I was on the bicycle or tricycle, whatever you call it, I was watching like Kamaru Usman video with Joe Rogan, right? And basically he was talking about his dad, and they were mostly talking about his dad, and then for a little bit they were talking about what's next, right? So I have a big statement to make. Kamaru Usman is the greatest welterweight alive. He is the greatest welterweight alive. And I'm going to show you right now. So this is Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington, right? Colby Covington is a fighter with amazing wrestling, with a stand-up game that is constant pressure, right? That is the type of fighter Colby Covington is, right? And the thing that many people don't understand is that Colby Covington keeps the pressure on the whole fight. Like, he doesn't stop. He's relentless. Like, look at him. Wait, let me pause it. Right from the back, Colby Covington is on Usman's side of the cage. Right from the back. He's on his side. That means constant pressure from the get-go. That's what I'm saying. And these are the type of fighters that Usman's fighting against. Like, yeah, and Colby Covington, yeah, he has no power inside his punching, but this guy is an impressive guy. Like, he's no light work. He's no light work. And inside this fight, what you're gonna see is that this fight was just a stand-up fight. But the thing about these two fighters is that they're not really stand-up fighters. They're like ground and pound artists and wrestlers. They're mainly wrestlers, right? And the thing is that many people are going to come up with the argument that, oh, George St. Pierre is the greatest fighter of all time. George St. Pierre has the record, right? But yesterday I found out that Kamaru Usman is literally one win away from, I think, tying the record. Yeah, one win away from like tying the record, right? And if you look at who Kamaru Usman has had to fight, look at his record. His fight Dos Anjos, he beat him up. He made Tyron Woodley look like a toy. And Tyron Woodley is an animal, like, he's a beast. Like, he basically ran through the whole division. Like, no one could touch Kamaru Usman. I mean, no one could touch Tyron Woodley, right? And then here comes Kamaru Usman. They called him Marty and they were making fun of him. Comes and basically embarrasses Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley says that I felt like I was sleeping, like I couldn't know what to do because Usman is that good. And the thing is that many people don't respect about Usman is that, okay, there's one thing to be a wrestler, and there's one thing to be able to be a wrestler, have a good stand-up game, good enough stand-up game that you can tell yourself, I'm standing up the whole fight to knock someone out, and then have like instant, constant pressure on the fighter. Like, that's one thing to have, right? And the thing with Usman is that he has all those things. He has the pressure, he has the stand-up that he can have faith in himself to be able to take a punch and strike back. And he has a ground game that, inside this division, I don't think anyone has a ground game as lethal as he's at the moment. Because many people thought that, oh, Tyron Woodley would be able to handle him on the ground, that it wouldn't. But Usman was basically Tyron Woodley was like a plank on the ground, and it's so impressive how like Usman is able to just make these people look like they're nothing. And then the thing is like this, I believe Usman is the greatest welterweight of all time, because if you look at it, all he has to do next is basically just keep winning. That's all he has to do. And if you look at the division, his toughest fight, I believe, was this Colby Covington fight. This was his toughest fight because Colby has a stand-up game. Even though his punches may not be hard, but he has a stand-up game. Colby has a wrestling game. Colby fights with intense pressure. These are all things no fighter wants to fight against. Or someone that has intense pressure, doesn't mind wants to get hit, and then wants to throw back with you. Those are things that most fighters are afraid of, right? But Usman fought against it and basically just destroyed Colby Covington. Yeah, he got caught a couple times, but he destroyed him, right? And if you look at George St. Pierre's career, right, you see that, yeah, he was dominant and no one could basically almost touch him. But was the level this high? Was the level this high? Did George St. Pierre look this invincible? Did George St. Pierre, I don't think what Kamaru Usman's doing, I think, is different. I feel like fighters genuinely know that this guy is not a joke. Fighters are, when you have a champion and you literally running away from the champion, I feel like that's starting to happen, because the thing is, what's going to happen is that Kamaru Usman, next fight is probably going to be George Masvidal, right? And the thing about George Masvidal is that George Masvidal isn't that big. I don't even think he's bigger than Colby Covington. Usman is a welterweight that could fight middleweight, right? He's a welterweight that could fight middleweight. So it's like, okay, George Masvidal, yeah, he's strong, yeah, he has quick hands, but can he take the constant pressure that Usman's going to apply on him? Can he take a straight from Usman, which can literally break jaws? Can he take all of that? And the answer is no, because George Masvidal, yeah, he has an amazing stand-up. Yeah, he has great combinations, but does he have the ground game? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the ground game. He can't. I haven't seen George Masvidal get pressured for a full thing and then pull off the win. Even against Darren Till, George Masvidal looked a bit shaky and then he got the knockout. So I don't think that George Masvidal has any chance standing in the ring against Kamaru Usman. And I just believe that, honestly, Kamaru Usman is going to go down as the greatest welterweight of all time. He's going to go down as the greatest welterweight of all time, because even if he does get defeated, it's going to take a lump sum to defeat this guy, because this guy stays motivated and he continues to get better. And the thing is that no other fighter has the package he has. He has amazing ground, amazing stand-up, and he has the pressure. Those are three things that you can't replace. He's reminiscent of Khabib, but I even think that his stand-up game, I believe, is better than Khabib's stand-up game, because he actually has that proven knockout power, and Khabib doesn't really have the proven knockout power. Yeah, we know he's strong, but can you say Khabib has that proven knockout power? You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like Usman, what's next for Usman is either George Masvidal, and if George Masvidal says no, then Conor McGregor might. But those two fighters cannot beat Usman. They cannot beat Usman, because those guys can't withstand the pressure. Those guys can't take the ground and pound. Those guys won't be able to handle the punches that Usman will take. So the question is that who can beat Usman? And the answer is no one. So it's King Colin Walker. You know how we do, baby.